Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back, everybody. Good to see you all. Welcome on the first day of December, a new pay period of the month and the last month of the year. Good to see you all, everybody. Good. All right, everybody. First of all, just do a quick little announcement. I know some of you noticed that we've just launched the new version of the chat room. Oops, hold on one second. All right, sorry about that, guys. I didn't have my mic on in the other room, but good to see you all. Welcome back, everybody. Good. All right, so anyway, what is today? Today is the first day of the pay period. It is the last month of the year. We are 24 days away until Christmas, so it looks like it's going to be an exciting one for everybody. I'm very excited this time of the year because at this time of the year, we got about another 2 weeks. And then to finish out the year, it's been a hell of a roller coaster, though. We had some really good, some stocks that made some really big moves today. Hopefully, a lot of you are going to learn it, evaluate what you did for the end of the year, and start fresh. But listen, we're always out there and learning. Now, just to make a quick announcement, I know some of you here on YouTube probably don't see this, but we did launch our new trading room and our new app today. So hopefully everybody's going to get the opportunity to go out there and download it. Hopefully you like the new layout. You could see the font is bigger. We're going to be able to share multiple screens. We'll be able to actually do a live video broadcast on the app just as an alert. So if I see something, if Josh sees something, we'll be able to do a quick video immediately live. So we put a lot of time, a lot of effort. We spent a lot of money into it. We want to make you guys have the greatest experience and also learn the fastest way of doing it. So really excited about that. So with that said, everybody, hopefully everybody's enjoying it. If you're still a little confused about it, remember you could always do your, just do your private coaching. Just remember, please, I see a lot of you guys asking questions, a little concerned about like this. What does this work? How does that work? Please talk to, your IT education advisor at Cyber Trade University, and they'll be able to help you out with that. Let's just keep this into a trading room, all right? So anyway, a couple of things that are moving. Let's get right into what happened yesterday. So yesterday was a couple of interesting stocks that did make some moves. It was a little bit of a bumpy start in the beginning, and then things started going south. We saw what happened. The market took a big correction. There were a lot of good shorts yesterday. There really wasn't that many big longs out there, but there were a couple of stocks that did make some pretty good moves, and we'll talk a little bit about them. TOMBZ, one thing, had a great push, but then she crashed right at the, in pre-market. Let me just bring this up here. And you could see it here. Here's the 2-day chart. So you could see how it had a really nice move in the middle of the day, and then it gapped up pretty big. So again, this morning, I'm not really a fan of it because it's got major resistance levels around September. So, trying to trade it again today, I would probably like to see what happens when it gets to around support levels, about $1.60. Another stock that we traded yesterday, for some of you missed out, we had this MEIP. This stock had a really nice push over the course of the day. You could see how the stock just literally started right around 8:30, had a big push, went up. It wasn't a big mover. It wasn't a fast mover. That was the only issue about it. It looks a lot better on the chart, but overall, it was like pulling teeth. It really was. It wasn't what we like, as in a little bit more of a volatility goes of a stock. You just had to be a little bit patient on that. CPIX, another one, gapped up pretty big, and right here at the open, but it was nasty. Look at all these nasty shakes. And then at 10:30, had this big pop from 440, shot up all the way to 540, came right back down. So this stock, hopefully a lot of you guys learned a little bit about it, that when you trade a stock like these, you got to keep in mind that we're always trying to take a profit. That's the big deal that we want to look at. All right, can't go broke taking a profit. So don't look at the big run-ups. Look on that, you just made a day's pay. Now let's talk about some stocks that are moving this morning. Now, by the stock market being the first day of the pay period, I am not a super fan of being aggressive. I told you this yesterday, and I lost a little money yesterday. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I lost not a lot. I lost a few $100, but I was actually down a lot. I got caught in a couple of stocks that made some big runs, and they reversed on me. Like with the market running, I traded a couple of the brand name stocks. Didn't really work out for me that well, and I had to make it back little by little. So I basically made half of it back. I had to work my ass off to make it too, and I had to like chip away. It's the worst when you're digging yourself out of a hole. And we talk about that in class. I know Josh today is doing phase 3. He's going to continue to talk about level 3 again, so make sure everybody's in that class at 10:30. But when it comes to trading, you got to know how to just cut your losses, and and when you dig yourself in a hole, you got to know how to dig yourself out little by little by little. We cover that up. So the market was down yesterday. Today's the first day to pay period. I'm also not going to be very aggressive as much as I was. I started getting a little aggressive yesterday. I broke one of my rules. It happens. You got to learn from it not to make those same mistakes. So you got this stock, VBIV, that's moving this morning. You could see nice spread, 11 million shares. When we look over here on level 4, I'm not seeing that many orders out there as much as I like. So not too crazy about what I got right here, but overall, it's got a nice little push. I mean, it's got a nice trend. It had a nice move around that 7 o'clock in the morning, ran from like $3 to $3.60, but it's been holding here for a while. We'll see how she opens up. If you look what happened in September, right here, she had some major resistance levels, and that kind of explains it, why that is. But I'm not seeing the same resistance that would happen in September and also in March. I'm not seeing those orders out there, so that could be a good thing. GMVD also made the watch list. Stock's up 11%, 400,000 shares. Not terrible, got some good volume, but not super sold on it. This stock just took off, and then just now it's starting to tank. Wow, we just had a really good pop on this CNTX. It ran from like 750 up to 950. Now she's coming crashing down. That's going back on the B list. Here's another one that had a big gap up pretty big. This one just went from $7 to $11, and now she came back down to $9. Extremely volatile. New IPO yesterday. Be very, very careful. We know how IPOs trade, so don't get too nuts on these things. All right. So I'm not really a big fan of those, but you got to be really, really conservative. Be really careful on which ones you trade. Like this one here, another one, the stock that gapped up, SLHG. Stock got really beat up, went from $3.50 down to $1.50 first day up. It's a cheap stock, level 1 stock. You could trade a lot of shares of it. Don't discourage and think that you can't trade an expensive stock. You could do it on this one. So I don't know that it's got resistance levels right here on 250. We'll see how she opens up, okay? Now, what does this all end up to look like? It doesn't look like a good day. It does so far. The pre-market does not look good as it seems in previous. Now, when you look at the watch list over here, you got a lot of good moves. You've seen a lot of greens on the brand names and stuff like that. But overall, not really sold. Not really getting a good list. I mean, it's the first day of the pay period. Exactly what I expect, okay? Alex has a question here. Yeah, yesterday was down big yesterday in the LGVN. Pop for me and save my day. Yeah, I mean, listen, Alex, I know you're here for on-site, and we had fun trading stocks like that, but you got to be really careful. That stock is pretty damn volatile, but you know what? You said it yourself. You probably got lucky. You hate that word, but it's going to happen sometimes. You just want to make sure, you just don't want to get yourself in that situation. So hopefully you learned from it and not make that same mistake again. John saying the VBIV, he's seeing more orders on level 3 on Bookmap. Yeah, I'm seeing orders. I'm not seeing a lot. Okay, John, I'm not seeing a lot. I do like it. It's starting to build a little bit of a Fausto flag. She's not up huge. 11 million shares in pre-market is a lot. VBI, well, whatever the company is, VBIV. We'll see how it translates. But overall, if you look long term, it really doesn't look like the most trending type of stock, you know. But I'm not completely sold. I'm not completely sold. So anything I'm missing, I did not call out. I think I found the most I can, but I'm not completely sold on what's going on. Listen, I'm gonna give everyone a heads up right now. If you've been here for a while, you'll know this. Be careful about the market. Okay, the market is up today. Oil took a huge hit, made a big comeback. It's up about $2-3 now, but oil dropped down to the 60s. We were at the 80s, extremely volatile. We're up about $1.80. Market's up about 300. We're at 3,400. You can see it right here. You know, if you look at the overall market, be careful on your swing trades. Okay, I'm not a fan of buying stocks because I'll tell you what's going to happen. You're going to buy it, you're going to get shaken out, market's going to go down, you're going to sell it, you're going to buy it up. It's just going to keep blowing money. All right, be careful of doing any swing trades. Focus on your day trades and don't get greedy, don't get cocky. You know, be patient. Wait till we find those big run-ups, and you know what? And just learn how to make the days pay. Okay, but most important, make sure you're in class. All right, guys. So, but I might be doing a lot more watching today than anything because it is the first day of December. So don't want to get too crazy on it. All right, guys, good luck today. Happy trade. Enjoy class. Enjoy the new features. Make sure you download the app on, you can see it up on your window on the top hand side right here. You can see it says mobile app right there. Just make sure you download the app. And so you can make sure you get all the alerts. And remember, there are two of them. There's the pre-market here. Oops, what did I do here? You can get the pre-markets, which is right here. We got the alerts, and we got the and then we got the trading room. So if you're a student of Cyber Trade University, make sure you get that. So you're always in contact with us, and something changes, something happens, at least you know what's going on. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll start commentary when the market opens up, and we'll see you in class at 10:30. Happy trading. We'll see you at 2:30. Everyone on YouTube, Facebook Live. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day.